a live cam of the North Sentinelese tribe. They'd very quickly regress to that point, I think.
Do you guys remember the Shia LaBeouf streams? With
Yes.
He will not divide us.
He will not divide us. Yes.
He will not incite us. That was really, really good streams. And I think that would be how it would go down, especially with their farming prowess. Oh, dude, their crops were amazing.
It was very good crops. Hashtag steal the flag. Anyway, let's continue.
I agree that there's artificial scarcity, but it ain't the government that's causing artificial scarcity. It is hoarding. It is ownership by a few. That is, to me, tyranny. You talk about tyranny in libertarian and anarcho-capitalist circles. Tyranny, to me, is that which is imposed by those who have the resources to impose it. And to me, the people...
Yeah, I do want to comment on the fucking hoarding. They're hoarding it point. No, this wealth that we all experience right now, it didn't exist without them, okay? It didn't. It's not like it pre-existing, and they just collected it all up. Elon just collected up all of the really reusable rockets, and now nobody else gets access to them. No, those reusable rockets, in fact, did not exist prior to Elon. So, fuck you. Quite frankly, fuck you, whoever this socialist is.
And again, I think, Zulu, I think we're being unfair to this guy. I think he did offer a solution to the problem. He believes there's a problem of hoarding. I agree with him. Should be a special economic zone, should be a special institute. When a person believes what he believes, we should take their idea to the limit. I don't believe that he needs 2 kidneys, okay? I believe there is a man in China that deserves his kidneys. And that man wants to pay millions of dollars for someone's kidneys. So we should, sell off his kidneys and distribute the money among starving children. We could save, quite a few starving children using that. And I think he has too many clothes, too many personal belongings. We should examine the rest of his life. And I think he has too many free hours during the day. I mean, we could make use of his body for productive work in some sense, and he could contribute to the welfare. He's hoarding too much free time. I believe that some of his free time should be given away to other people. Take it to the limit.
Exactly.
Who have the resources to impose that kind of authority are the Elon Musks, the Jeff Bezoses, the Billy.
Let's stop here for a second. The people with the authority, the people with the power. I love how he's conveniently leaving out the government.
Yeah.
The entity that has all this monetary prowess, this monopoly on force, but it's actually SpaceX. But it's actually Jeff Bezos. It's Amazon.
What you don't understand is SpaceX, the company, currently is president. So what do you have to say to that?
Got me, man. I should have known. I'm just too dumb, man. I'm not using that proletarian logic.
Millionaires who happen to now be also in the government, creating a lack of distinction between private capital and the state.
I agree.
So that we can agree. There's middle ground there, right?
Yes, I think there's a lot of middle ground, actually.
Well, true, but it's the causes. It's the causes that we're talking about. And I agree with what you were saying. So I disagree on the principle that capitalism has brought people out of poverty more than ever. Socialism is an outgrowth from capitalism. Capitalism inherently breeds socialism. So for me, it's like we have to embrace it. And
question is, why bother with anything you're doing right here if capitalism inherently breeds socialism? What he said. Why bother being a socialist? Why bother advocating socialism if capitalism already inherently breeds socialism? What's the point? What is the point of any of what you're saying? Why bother? Because you're gonna win anyway. So, if you really think that capitalism necessitates socialism, you should be an accelerationist. You should be advocating capitalism. I am a way better socialist than this guy is. I'm a way better socialist than Haz al-Din is. I'm way better at socialism. On their premises, I'm way better at socialism. Because I'm advocating for total capitalism. And total capitalism, on their premises, should necessitate total communism, total socialism, right? So therefore, I am a better socialist than Haz al-Din. I am a better socialist than Mr. fucking Queer over here. I am a better socialist than him. Be like me. Be like me, advocate capitalism.
Accelerate.
Understand how it will work because it's an inevitability.
Where I would push back is when you say that capitalism is a fruition of feudalism. Capitalism is a fruition of human existence and of human nature, whereby
No.
we have incentives to do things. You had an incentive to come on the show, whether it was because you wanted to express your ideas, you wanted to be on TV, you had a reason for coming here, otherwise you wouldn't have come here. No one forced you to do it. So to capitalism, while it is true, capitalism as a theory, as an economic principle is 400 years old, capitalism as an innate human response to life.
No, it's not innate. It's not innate, or else there wouldn't be communists. Shut up, Shabos. Casimir, you gotta whip him back in line when you have your next Jewish meeting to control the weather or whatever. Whatever you guys do, you gotta control this guy a little more.
Yeah, well, next time we realign the space lasers, we'll definitely have a talk. This rabbi
has been around essentially since we've been able to trade and better our own existence. If we did not live in a capitalist system whereby we were incentivized to do things, then we would be decentivized, and the problems that you are alluding to, which I agree with, there is income inequality. Yes, there is to a degree a scarcity. We might disagree on the causes, but we certainly don't disagree that it exists. My response would be we actually need more capitalism as an antidote to these problems.
Your response should be that it isn't a problem in the first place. That's what your response should be for income inequality. And by the way, that's not the fucking goddamn prompt. Shut up, Mr. Shabos. Shut up. Let somebody who knows what they're talking about speak.
He's just seeding ground for no reason.
He just loves to do it. He just loves to seed fucking ground.
Yeah, it's his belief is like a cargo cult. It's basically a cargo cultist for capitalism. He understands the benefits. He understands the positive outcomes. I think this is like a problem within libertarianism as well. We have a few people that are really good libertarians. They're mostly on correct on most issues, but they still believe in it as a cargo cult. They don't have the foundation, and because they don't have the foundation, their conclusions are basically on intuition and common sense. Most of the time, they sort of get it right. They have the correct emotional makeup, perhaps. They understand on some base level aggression is wrong, but they can't explain things that they should never debate, because they would produce nonsense like he does.
Mm-hmm.
That you are alleviating. When I start a business, for example, truly the only way my business will ever succeed is if it provides a service to you, if you benefit from it. Because if you don't benefit from it, or if no one benefits from it, then guess what? My business will cease to exist. So capitalism can actually alleviate a lot of the concerns that you are addressing, especially when it comes to housing. I'm a New Yorker. We just elected an actual socialist, Zohar Mamdani. If we truly want to build more housing, something like a rent freeze would kill any incentive, this profit motive that land developers, property owners have to develop property and build land and housing.
I feel that you're equating